the parking lot, pussy. Simple five, put 'em up, I'm ready for a fight. These First Amendment rights are guaranteed to me regardless if I say shit you don't like. So every night I grab that mic, I spit shit just for spite. If I can push some buttons, what the fuck should I recite?
Hey everybody, Soulless Productions here with the video of the dismissal. Here I'm going to show you the evidence that the court has on their records so you can go ahead and see that challenging jurisdiction, standing up for yourself and defending yourself against these tyrants is a scary position to be in. But if you put the time in, you can go ahead and learn how to effectively defend yourself against the judge, against the prosecution, and against everything that was going on in my free speech hearing. This is challenging jurisdiction, the Mark Stevens method, the Socratic method, just clarifying jurisdiction. Also, this video is a shout out to a few of my commenters. One of them is, forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong, but Coramelamine. Again, I could be wrong. One subscriber, but he says, "Wow, you're a fucking moron." So I respond, "This must be the reason they dismissed the case." Well, since it wasn't dismissed the 2 times he asked, him being a moron wasn't the reason. Whatever that response to, but okay. And then I just wanted to point out, stay tuned for the evidence to support it, and this video is in response to the doubt on my comments. So let's get right to it. Again, right, sure it will, and he is waiting on bated breath for me to not post it since I probably lost. So we're going to go ahead and get right down to it. So if you go to Google and you type in Bayard County court records, you come to this website, which is the County Clerk and District Clerk Court Records Search. Now, I already put in my name and looked it up. As you can see, this is the information that they have. So we'll go down and click on View Details, and it's going to send us to the more detailed information of the case. The case number 528877. Case closed. Case status is 12-1. That's when I guess they put the paperwork in. But as you can see right here, disposition status is dismissed, insufficient evidence. This is for the charge of obstruct passageway, roadway, and I think walkway. Whatever that may or may not be. But as you can see, as we go down, this is when I was originally arrested. These times here were when I was originally arrested. They put me in, booked me, bond made, even though they arbitrarily denied what they call a PR bond, which you're supposed to be released on your signature, no priors, nothing of that sort. You're supposed to be released on that. But the magistrate arbitrarily denied that just to impose and show their violence. And once I was done with that bond, they had set the arraignment for 11/9. Now, on 11/9 was the day that I was supposed to be in for this free speech hearing. As you can see on my channel, this is part 1. Everyone, like, subscribe. Just a shout out real quick, I have reached 1K subscribers, so this is the 1K subscriber video. So thank you all for that, for showing your support, for sticking it out. I know it's not the norm, but again, when we're talking about our individual freedoms, nothing is ever going to be normal. The only normal is the complete indoctrination of everyone that calls you quoting a fucking moron without actually knowing the whole instance of what's going on. So we'll get back to 11/9 arraignment set, And as you saw with the videos, number 1 and number 2, I was forced out. And yes, some people do not like how I respond to violence, especially with these criminals that call themselves police officers, policy enforcers. I have a real problem with them simply because they do not use ethics or logic in any of their decision making. They simply just go off of I'm doing my job. Well, doing your job didn't work for the Germans who were working for Hitler, and it's definitely not going to work here. So after they went ahead and forced me out of the court, I filed a complaint with the ACLU, with the state bar. Again, use that lightly, but I filed my complaints and followed up with it. And as I checked today, which is 12/6/2016, it showed that this was dismissed. Dismissal, and as you see, case closed. And all of this is just their finishing up their paperwork, knowing that they were completely wrong for arresting me, for arresting us, for arresting everyone, and they just wanted to go ahead and show their imposition of power. So again, this is dismissed, insufficient evidence. They didn't have any evidence of jurisdiction. Only thing that we can assume is once they did receive the file, that they went ahead and found out that there was not enough evidence for the code's applicability to go ahead and continue to prosecute. So the fact that they do have force to impose their rules does not make things right. So everyone, again, thank you very much for the 1K subscribers. Everyone stay tuned. We're going to be looking at bigger things in the future. So thank you very much for your support. This is again Soulless Productions. We're out.